banks will now be able to custody Bitcoin on behalf of their clients. And so there was this rule that basically forced companies to mark their Bitcoin down as a liability rather than an asset. And they couldn't mark any of the gains. So for example, if a company bought Bitcoin at 15K, they couldn't mark its value up to fair value, which is market value, but they had to mark down all the losses, right? Because it's a liability. So that's a massive accounting change, which will drive more CFOs to consider allocating to Bitcoin in size for their businesses. And so now we have MicroStrategy, we have Semler, we have a couple of other companies here stateside and elsewhere who are custodying Bitcoin. Now you're going to see a lot more companies, public and private, adding a whole bunch of Bitcoin to their treasuries because they can. It's much more easy to do without this regulatory scrutiny. And specific banks that have announced they're going to launch Bitcoin custody products. Now banks can custody Bitcoin on behalf of clients. So I imagine we'll be talking about everything that has to do with this, Bitcoin lending products, being able to go to buy Bitcoin at your bank using an ATM and just your bank debit card. Really, these are the two biggest shifts in my mind for Bitcoin since the block size wars.
Today's Bullish Bit was brought to you by Bitcoin Well. I love how they make buying Bitcoin simple while keeping self-custody a priority. You can sign up today by scanning the QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the show notes.